In this guide, we are going to look at the ideal arm action for an effective freestyle stroke, focusing on propulsion and recovery. Every arm cycle starts as the hands enter the water ready to start the stroke. Enter with the hands in line with the shoulders at about 2/3 of a full extension, so the hands are not too close to the head or too far away. Enter the water gracefully with the hands flat, and imagine your hands as envelopes, as if you were posting them into a letterbox. Try and enter with all of the fingers simultaneously, so the hands do not slip onto their sides. It is important to make sure that you do not cross over your center line as the hands enter, or as they sweep back through the water. Try visualizing a wall or a straight line down the middle of your body to help you with this. Keep the hands on tracks, just inside of the shoulder line, as this will give you the best positioning for both streamlining and power. As the hands enter the water, extend the arm so that it fully straightens with the palm facing down. At the same time, rotate the body through into the stroke, making yourself as long as possible and gliding effortlessly on your side. Keep your hands flat with the fingers together, making their surface area as large as possible. Your hands are your paddles, so the larger you can make them, the more effectively you will be able to work with the water. Now the arm is fully extended, allow it to slowly drop while still staying fairly high to the surface of the water. Allowing your arm to drop too fast, too soon, will break the rhythm of the stroke and create blockages, which will create a lot of hard work for you. When the hands have dropped about 10 centimeters, it is time to start working with the water to propel your body forward. This is called the catch, and is where you should start thinking about bending your elbow and driving back with the palms pressing back towards your feet. The sooner you bend the elbow in the stroke, the more power you will be able to generate under the water. It is very important you do not keep your arms too straight as they drive back, as this will lose all power and purchase on the water, resulting in loss of speed and even shoulder injury. Visualizing that you are swimming in very shallow water will help you to have your arms bent at exactly the right ratios. The shallower the paths your hands can trace, the more powerful the stroke has the potential to be. As your hands drive back through the water, propelling you forward, change the pitch of your wrists under the water so that the palms are always facing backwards. Always applying forces backwards will result in you going forwards, so these simple pitch changes in the hands can have massive impact. The propulsive phase of the arm ends with them finishing in a full extension down by your sides. Do not finish the arm cycle any sooner than this, as the further back the hands go, the more power they can generate. Now the propulsive phase is over, it is time for the arms to start their recovery phase. Once an arm has reached the full extension and is aligned with your body, simply lift it out of the water to start the recovery. You should be at a full body rotation by this point, and as the hand leaves the water, you should start rotating the body through as well. Make sure your elbow is high, hand low to the surface, and not swinging too much. Envisage you are swimming down a narrow tunnel to help achieve this, and check out a tutorial on the fingertip drag drill, which will help train this point to perfection. The hands should trace straight paths back past the head before re-entering the water, ready to start the next propulsive phase. An effective recovery is vital to give you the energy to have an effective propulsive phase, so really try and relax into it. We now have a perfect arm action for effective freestyle technique. Next, why not check out the guide on body position, legs, or breathing?